Hey guys, this is Games Plus Money. Today I am playing some Marvel Rivals with my brother, who also streams on Twitch. His channel name is Nate Sprintverse. He plays some various games and it's a good time. It's fun. You should come hang out. But today's topic is going to be about ways to make some extra money through maybe budgeting or some side hustles. And I have some ideas, some thoughts here that I'm going to go ahead and talk about. And hopefully these help in the kind of journey of getting that compound interest, getting that money. So the first one I wanted to talk about is pretty much the simplest one. It's just budgeting, just getting your financials all worked out, getting your ducks in a row, and figuring out exactly how much money you spend, how much money you make, and figuring all that out. And a lot of people have a hard time with this, and I think it's just because when they look at budgeting, they are at loss of like how to start. And it's basically just keeping track of how much you make, trying to find, some people are salaried so they know exactly how much they make, and some people are hourly so they'll have to work out how much they make monthly or weekly or however, whatever the easiest for them. But they kind of just track the minimum of how much they make. Some people can't, get paid for sick time or PTO or whatever use. So, they just have to figure out the minimum, and then they start minusing their expenses, and then they start working out the other expenses that are kind of fluctuating, kind of figuring out like monthly how much do they usually use. And then if they have any extra money left over, then you can use that for investing. Sometimes this is not going to be the easiest for some people because they are living paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes picking up a part-time job to make this happen is kind of the next step. But I know that some people are even in a worse off position than that, and they don't have the time or the ability to get a second job, and it's just very unfortunate. So maybe these other ideas that I'm about to bring up can help with that. The other ideas I have are like side hustles. So maybe depending on how much time you put into it, will definitely reward you more. And it could definitely help for those who just don't have the time to leave to go to another job, or just don't have maybe transportation or something. Maybe these could be good options. So the first one is going to be an Amazon affiliate. Amazon affiliate is just basically you sign up to be an affiliate, and they start sending you links for a product that goes on sale. And the job of affiliate is to kind of just outreach those links, that product, and try to have people click those links and buy that product through those links, and they make money that way. I don't know if it's like a percentage, but it's a alternative that can work, and a lot of people do make it work for them. And there's a lot of different ways to make that work. I think some people mostly use like Facebook or things like that to outreach as much as possible. And I think it's a good option. I think it takes a lot of work, but it could very well work. The next one I have is maybe do an Etsy. Maybe you like making stuff. Maybe you like to build and do crafts. I'm not sure what y'all want to do, but you could definitely, I see people doing ceramic stuff, woodworking. I see people doing clothes. I see people using 3D prints. I see 3D prints a lot. And I know people sell these things, they get the orders in, and then they ship it out. You got to figure out shipping, you got to figure out all that other stuff. But once you get going, I have heard it is a good way to make some money. And some people kind of make this into their actual job. So it could turn from a side hustle, a way to make money to invest, to just straight up a way to make more money than your original job. But it's definitely, the time you put in will definitely reward you. And so you just kind of keep that in mind. The next one, I believe, would be games that pay you. So there's a lot of games out there that pay you, and these games, like mobile games, for example, they pay you in different ways, but some of them do pay you out like PayPal. Some of them will give you, I think, some e-gift cards or just gift cards in general. I mean, whatever works. You could definitely, there was one mobile game that pays you that I've seen gives you like a grocery store gift card, and you can definitely use that to then reduce how much you have to use from your account, and then you just kind of net that money and use it towards investing. Maybe net's not the right word, but you see it, you just replace it, and so that way now you have that extra money from your account to then spend on investing, and maybe it'll just help kind of get it there. And always starting, even if it's from zero, is better than never starting. So that is definitely one thing to keep in mind. And I think that having a side hustle sometimes is the best way for a lot of people, because the job that they're currently at is not one they're either wanting to be at, or it's one that they have to be at because they have no other options. So definitely finding side hustles that work for you is probably going to be the best. I definitely, to be honest, I think that this is kind of like what I'm trying to do. I'm looking at the mobile game myself. Honestly, I'm looking into the mobile ones because one of them pays out in PayPal, and I want to start investing and playing that and trying to help progress the dividend stock that I have, so that way I have something to show you guys and compare from video to video. But I know there's a lot more other things that can make money and side hustles, whichever works for you. But I just, hopefully this video kind of like opens up your mind to, hey, there could be other ways to make money to start investing. And I think it's a really good idea to start at any point in time. So I do appreciate you guys coming and watching, and I hope that the information from here is just a way to just open up the mind and kind of just get going. But I do appreciate you guys watching, and I do hope you guys subscribe and like, and if you guys have any thoughts or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much. Bye guys.